Assassin's Creed Shadows is now publicly available for everyone on every platform, and it's not exactly off to the strongest start. On top of that, we also have a streamer that got caught in 4K viewbotting, kind of exposing a major problem that's going on in the whole streaming sphere. And then what Ark Survival put out for a trailer might be one of the most egregious uses of AI that seems to have united everybody. And then, of course, there is Delta Force cracking down on the cheaters. But before all that, we're going to be talking about a potential new video game union that is starting to plant its seeds in the industry. All of this coming up right now on this episode of Level Up News. So during GDC, there was an announcement of a video game worker union. I know this is nothing we haven't already heard before, except this one intends to be an over-encompassing union that's going to branch out into many other unions within the industry as well. But as of right now, there's nothing really happening with this. It's just a whole lot of blah, blah, blah going on. But this does have the potential to have some serious ramifications, in my opinion, mostly for the negative, if this does happen to blossom from the seeds that it has planted. Moving on from that, the game Delta Force is really cracking down on cheaters. And now Delta Force isn't exactly exempt to having a cheater problem. This seems to be a serious, ongoing, and consistent issue, especially in FPS games. Look no further than Call of Duty. The cheaters are one of the major problems with that game, contributing to its downfall. Black Ops 6 has one of the biggest drop-offs in COD history, even though it launched in a somewhat competent state. But over on Delta Force, they're handing out 10-year bans to accounts that they have caught cheating. Now, the problem with this, though, is they should have been doing something like this at the start. However, with Delta Force being a Chinese game, that does unfortunately mean that its anti-cheat software can be rather intrusive on your PC. So the situation with Delta Force and cheaters is a bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's good to see them crack down. On the other hand, it is rather intrusive. And the idea of handing out these 10-year bans is mostly just a scare tactic to prevent people from doing this. Honestly, the cheating problem in the FPS scene is just out of control, and we need to see more companies step in and do something about this, or they're going to continue to lose their players. Now, moving on from that, you have to have a look at this trailer for the upcoming Ark DLC that was shown at GDC. With the industry trying to get more into the use of AI as a way to offset these bloated budgets, they are turning to AI in an attempt to cut down on manpower and thus save money. However, what they showed here might possibly be one of the worst examples we have ever seen of including AI in a video game, in an example so bad that it seems to have brought together people that are for AI and people that are against AI to go, wait, hold on, maybe there's something wrong with this. Just have a look at some of these images that you're seeing on your screen right now with how bad this trailer is. And you can see over here that it has been absolutely ratioed into oblivion. No one is happy with this AI slop trailer. Over on the streaming side of things, a really big problem has been highlighted by Queen Gloria, a Twitch streamer that recently slipped up showing her viewbotting tool on stream. She quickly restarted her broadcast and blamed it on an OBS update to hide her mistake. Now, this is a rare clear case of a streamer using tools to fake their popularity. Her Twitch channel is now offline for breaking Twitch's rules. This issue is getting more common, however. Streamers often go live with thousands of viewers but only a handful of people chatting. They use Viewbots to look more popular, hoping to attract new viewers and potential sponsorships. Over on this channel, we recently talked to a streamer called 10IQ Gaming who was exposing this trend, especially within the Escape from Tarkov community. Now, the use of viewbotting isn't exclusively just a Twitch problem, it's spread across other platforms too. YouTube, TikTok, and Kick creators have been caught boosting their numbers to climb algorithms to gain attention. It's a shortcut that undermines genuine creators who are attempting to build audiences the hard way. Now, as some platforms continue to crack down and communities call out the fake stats, the pressure is now on for these streamers to either clean up or get smarter about hiding it. For now, however, Queen Gloria's slip-up does serve as a stark reminder that the truth often has a way of sneaking out. And on our last story for today, before we get to the poll of the day, Assassin's Creed Shadows has now released worldwide, and within the first day, it topped over around 40,000 concurrent players just on Steam alone. Now, this does not take into account console players and people going exclusively through the Epic launcher, which, by the way, is garbage. But even with all that said, and it still being a Thursday, I still think this number is relatively low for a franchise that is well known as Assassin's Creed. And until we find out the actual budget behind this game, it's so far not looking to be performing very well. Obviously, over the weekend, we will get a much clearer indicator of to whether this game's success or failure. That's going to be our best chance to see that. Now, I'm not exactly sure how high this number is going to climb, so I would like to hear from you guys and girls in the chat. How many thousands of players do you think Assassin's Creed Shadows will reach over Steam on its peak during the weekend? But just when you think it can't get any more cringe over there, the absolute state of Ubisoft. With all the drama that's gone around with this game leading up to its launch, its day one patch has removed the ability to break certain objects in shrines and temples. So after all that backlash and Ubisoft staying silent and sticking to their guns, they have backtracked on a day one patch. The absolute state of Ubisoft, boys and girls. And earlier we asked you, do you prefer to play games on a monitor or on a TV? And quite honestly, this poll was very, very close, with 53% voting for TV. Honestly, I thought monitor was going to take the lead. However, it does seem like from the comment section, however, most people actually have both. We have one example here using a PS5 on a 120Hz TV and PC on his 260Hz curved monitor. Now, if you want to keep up with everything that's going on in the world of gaming and streaming in a more in-depth form, we do live streams Monday through Friday over on this channel as well, so make sure you can check that out for more detailed breakdowns of everything that's going on, and we do tend to have a lot of fun over there. But that's all for today's episode of Level Up News. Thank you very much. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell for notification, leave a comment on your thoughts on everything that's going on, and we will see you all in the next video.